everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is JT and this is the XO Budget. Today we are going to be cash stuffing my first paycheck of November from my full-time job. So if you would like to come along with me on this journey, sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Well, welcome back you guys, or welcome if you are new here. Today we're just going to be stuffing $1,116, and this is from my full-time job. So I do get paid bi-weekly if you are new here, and so I do like to split up my bills first, and I take that out from my paycheck, and then whatever is left over, that is what I cash stuff. So this is not my entire paycheck, but it is the amount that I'm going to be stuffing for the next 2 weeks. So yeah, let me go ahead and just get started. But happy November, you guys. Today is Monday, November 11th, and I am cash stuffing this paycheck. And I'm super excited to just get right into it. So first, I am going to go ahead and pull out my savings challenge binder. And if you haven't seen my last video, I am coming out with new dashboards in my Etsy shop. And this is one of them, or I guess two of them. But it is this titled dashboard here that says saving challenges and special bills. And then there's this one which says one win at a time. But all of my binders have all of my new dashboards in them, so you will see them throughout the video. If you want to see a full tour of all of the items that I am launching, please check out my last video, the one that I posted a few days before this. But this is basically, this is my new line, a couple of my new lines of dashboards that I'm so happy with how they turned out, and I'm so excited to be able to launch. These are launching next week on November 22nd, so stay tuned, follow my Etsy shop if you aren't already, if you are interested in purchasing these. I'm also going to be restocking some other items that I am currently out of stock of, such as some savings challenges, as well as some placeholders, as well as like my in the bank dashboard. So those are all going to be restocked. I will be launching these new products, and check out my last video because there is a little bit of a secret giveaway about how you can win one of these dashboards, or actually a couple of these dashboards, for free. So with this paycheck, we are stuffing quite a bit actually. I did get a little bit of extra pay because I did overnight for like a merchandising reset, and because of that I got paid a little extra. So I am stuffing a little bit more than usual, but we're first going to start off with our $1 alphabet note savings challenge because we are going to try to find this last letter. So I did plan for $5, just so that way hopefully one of these is a Y, and if it's not, then I'll just put those 5 in my dollar savings challenge. So let's go ahead and go through this stack here and see if we can find that. So no luck with that, and that is okay. So I'm going to go ahead and just take the $5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and put that in my dollar savings challenge. So I'll put that in the front here, and the rest of this can go back. I want to thank those of you who responded to my last video where I was I was honestly curious if you guys have found any of the letters that I'm still missing, to see if they even exist, because sometimes I'm like, okay, does this actually even exist out there? Which I'm sure it does, and it's just because I'm in the region where it doesn't exist. But I was just very curious to see if any of you have, and some of you have told me that you have found some of the ones that I'm looking for. So it gives me some hope. Hopefully I'll be able to find it one day, and if not, totally okay. I might actually slow down on these a little bit so I can start putting some of the savings toward other things, but I don't know, I'm still kind of decided because I know that either way I'm putting this into some kind of savings challenge, so I'm still saving it, but yeah, we'll see. So yeah, let's go ahead and see in the stack of 5s if we can find any letter between N and Y. I had a feeling that I wasn't going to find anything, only because these are pretty crispy 5s that I got from the bank teller, which usually means that they're like around the same like serial number. So unfortunately did not find any, but since I did try to find 2, I am going to take 2 5s and add it to this stack here, so that way I can put that away. Or actually, I'll put it back here because this will go into my Milk and Mocha, and this 5 will go into my dollar savings challenge. Yeah, so I am planning like specific amounts of bills to try to still find one of the letters. And if I don't find it, there are different savings challenges that I'm putting them into. So either way, they're being saved. So that's the only reason why I'm not really tripping about continuing these savings challenges, because I'm saving either way and they're going towards some kind of savings. Kind of the same thing as the 5s. I'm very doubtful I'm going to find anything because these are all very crispy, but let's see. No luck with the 10s, and that's okay. I did plan for 110 though, so I'm going to put that back there. And I'll go ahead and put this one away. All right. And for the 20s, let's go ahead and see if we can find any of these letters. And we did. We found a K, which is very exciting. Yay! Okay, found a K. That will go there. I'm gonna put this off right here so I can fill in one of. All right, let's keep going. We did not find one, but we did find a star note. And that actually works out because originally I wanted to find 2 20s. Since I only found one, I can go ahead and put the other 20 into my start note collection, which is good. That means I don't have to pull an extra 20 and reallocate some other savings to be able to do that. Let me go ahead and put this K where it belongs. IJK. I'm gonna leave this actually off to the side so it can dry a little bit more, and I'll just put the rest of these 20s away. And while we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and fill out the star note tracker, since we did find a star note, and we did find a $20 star note. All right, so we are all set there with our star notes. I love finding star notes. It's my favorite. Oops, we have this 50. I got lost behind there. All right, so that is all set there. And then let's go ahead and go to the front of this so we can fill out our Milk and Mocha. All right, so for the Milk and Mocha Savings Challenge, I did plan for 5, so I can fill in this bubble. So I am gonna put a 5. But also, I did have this amount, and this is supposed to be from my ABC Savings Challenge, but since I didn't find them, I do have 20 that I'm putting in. And I'm actually gonna fill in this 20, which is this one up here. It was hidden from me this whole entire time. Not actually hidden from me, I just had missed it, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill that one in. I feel like I should have started with this 20, but again, I just didn't see it until now. But yeah, so we are over halfway done with this savings challenge, you guys, which is very, very exciting. I feel like me not finding any luck with ABC notes is giving me the success that I'm finding right now with my Milk and Mocha, but I am looking for a new savings challenge. I do have one more that I think I want to do that I have stored away, but also Katie just announced some new savings challenges that I just saw, which I am very, very interested in, and I might get another one from her. Not sure, but let's go ahead and count what we have saved so far for our Milk and Mocha challenge. There is going to be a total of 190, and so far we have 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110. So $110 so far with my Milk and Mocha challenge. And that is it for this binder. Again, I just like really love the way that that is looking. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. All right, so next we're gonna go ahead and pull out this binder as well as my wallet to go ahead and reset it for the week. So for my wallet here, I am gonna go ahead and take out these receipts and scan them into my Fetch Rewards app, which you can always find my referral code down below. And I'm gonna go ahead and take out some of these coins as well. It is honestly so much easier to get these coins out of this wallet than the last wallet. So shout out to Trangs Plans for this new design. I am still in love with it. All right, so let's go ahead and open this one up. Since it's like still pretty new, it's not really staying open very well. Okay, let's just do that. Okay, and then let's go ahead and open up my wallet and daily expenses. And again, my two new dashboards. There's the wallet and daily expenses, like the wavy titled. And then here's one of the abstract dashboards that I drew myself. And this is what they look like, layered on top of each other. Okay, so for gas and charging, we have nothing left. So what we're gonna do is just get 25 to put for this week. On that side, and then on this side, we will also put 25. And we still had $5 left in our envelope in our binder, so now we have $20, $25, $30 for the week after. All right, next is groceries, and we do have some money left over for groceries. Let's see here. I did not really organize my money yet from these, so please bear with me as I get my life together. Okay, so we still have $5, $10, $11, $12, $13, $14 left over for groceries. I'm gonna move two of them over, and this four is gonna go into my dollar savings challenge, so I'll put that right here. And for this, let's see, 1, 2, 3, this is $40 here. So I did plan for 50 for both weeks, so let me grab a 50 here. Actually, yeah, 50 for here, which is going to be for this week, and then a 50 for next. So in groceries in my binder, we have 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, $90. That is for if I ever want to do like a bulk run for groceries. That's what I have my rollover for. Okay, so for eating out, we still have $2 left over, so I'm going to put this away into my dollar savings. There's a lot of ones going into our dollar savings challenge today, which I'm very excited about. So eating out for next week, we're putting 25, which is the usual. And then we are putting 25 in for the week after. So eating out now has 20, 25, 30, $35 in eating out. So for spending, I actually used the money in here as well as the money in here to buy one extra thing that I wanted from the Sephora VIB sale. So I took the money out of my spending. Since I've been like rolling it over, I was like, well, since I've been saving it, I might as well use it for something. So I ended up just buying something that I really wanted from Sephora. And since I had the 20% off sale, I ended up like just treating myself and using the spending money as well as the rest of my beauty envelope like contents in that as well. So spending is pretty much empty for both of these. So we're gonna put $10 in for this week, and then $10 for next week. And this is a pretty crispy 10, so hopefully I'll not want to use it. So for miscellaneous, we still have $5, $6, $7. Put the 2 here. We're gonna roll that 5 over. And then we will be putting $10 for this week. And then $10 for next week. So now miscellaneous in my binder has 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, $55. All right, so that is it for my wallet. She is all set for this week and we're ready to go. So let's go ahead and continue with our sinking funds. So this is the high priority sinking funds dashboard. Blue Bear, I did buy quite a bit for her this past week. So we are gonna be putting $50 in her envelope. So 50, 70, 80, so $80. Did I say 50? I meant 80. So we're putting $80 in her envelope. So now Blue Bear has 50, 70, 80, 85. All right, so for Blue Bear Medical, we are adding 5. So now Blue Bear Medical has 50, 70, 90, 95. Car registration is getting its 27, so 25. 26, 27. So now car registration has 100 in the bank, 20, 25, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 35. Car repair is getting a 10. So now car repair has 100 in the bank, 10, $20. This is for any emergency car maintenance things that need to happen. Contact lens is getting $20. So now contact lens has 100, 200 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 65. So 265 in contact lens. Health and wellness is getting a 50. So now health and wellness has 50, 70, $80. But how are you guys doing this week? I feel like this week started to get very, very, very cold, which is kind of like a good thing and bad thing. Honestly, like the daylight savings kind of messed me up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. My sleep schedule has been like kind of messed up. Household has 20, 40, household got 10. So now household has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. But yeah, daylight savings kind of got me messed up. I originally was supposed to have an extra hour of sleep. However, I had to work and then I ended up doing that overnight shift, which honestly just messed up my whole sleeping schedule. So I feel like I'm like kind of tired in like a really, really weird way right now, where I have energy at the most random times of the day. But we're working through it. We're figuring it out. Memberships has 100, 200, 300, 400 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 65. So 465. I am going to have to take some money from this sometime soon for some annual fees that are coming up. Medical is getting a 5. So now medical has 100, 200 in the bank, 20, 30, 35. But yeah, like my sleep schedule has been kind of messed up, so I haven't really been sleeping well. I am considering getting some melatonin to try to help me fall asleep, but I'm kind of like scared to do that because I always get nervous about becoming like dependent on melatonin or any like supplements like that. I don't know, like maybe I'm just like a little paranoid. If any of you have used melatonin or like swear by melatonin, let me know. Like I think I have so far just been like drinking some tea, but it hasn't really had a good effect. Like not caffeinated tea, like non-caffeinated tea, like herbal tea. But I don't know, I just feel like it hasn't had a super good effect on me yet. So self-care got 20, so now self-care has 50, 70, 80, 90, 91. So yeah, so if you have any suggestions or have anything to share, please, please, please let me know. But aside from that, I've been doing pretty okay. I know that I had been kind of in like a slump lately, but that has definitely not necessarily fully subsided, but we're really getting there. You have to do things you never did to get something you never had. And a little inspiring quote and the Business Sinking Funds binder. But we're gonna go all the way back here to P.O. Box. And P.O. Box is getting a 20. So now P.O. Box has 20, 40, 60, $80. And then Canva Pro is getting a 5. So now Canva Pro has 50, 70, 75, $80. And that's it for this binder. Next is going to be my new apartment savings challenge. So let's see here. Let's get into deposit, and deposit is getting 40. So $20, $40. So now deposit has 100, 200, 300, 400 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, $80. But yeah, it's super cold, which definitely feels like fall. It's very much screaming fall, which I'm very happy about. Insurance is getting $5. I did bring out my scarves, which I started wearing out, and it's just so cozy, you guys. So insurance now has $50, $55, $60. Like I mentioned, I just love cozy like sweaters, and I have these like huge scarves that kind of like eat up my face in like the best way. Like I honestly love that look and love that coziness, and especially when it's like super windy, it's really great to have that scarf to help block the wind from my face, which I hate it when my face gets super cold. Fees is getting $15. So 10, 15. So now Fees has 100 in the bank, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80. But the only thing with it being cold also means that it's gloomy, and honestly the gloom, like you can kind of tell like from the lighting, like I have a ring light on this side and another like artificial light on this side because I am just not getting any sun coming into this room anymore, even though it is nice and bright 1 o'clock. It's just super gloomy outside because of the weather. Moving expenses getting a 5. And so now moving expenses has 50, 55, 60. So yeah, the gloomy weather is definitely not it, but at the same time, I still love this weather because like I like it when it's not super rainy. It did rain a little bit. Like don't get me wrong, I do kind of like a rainy day in because rainy days in are just super cozy. Like I just stay in bed and like snuggle up, and luckily it was my day off when it was raining. And I just got to really like stay in bed under the covers and really relax and enjoy the weather because I just had my window open so I can see the rain coming down on my window. And then I was just watching a movie and also watching Bridgerton. I love Bridgerton. Bridgerton's like one of my favorite shows to like rewatch just because like I love, and so Bridgerton is always like a good one. But yeah, just the rain and then like my TV, it was such a vibe. Rent is getting $66. So we have 50, 60, 65, 66. But what is your guys' like favorite like go-to cozy day in like either movie, TV show, or just what do you like to do on those like rainy, super cozy days? Like I had a candle lit, I had the TV on, I was snuggled up. It was great. I'm curious to know like what you guys like to do when it comes to like rainy days or days in like that. So rent has 500, 600, 700 in the bank, 50, 70, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92. So 792. Here in California, it doesn't snow, so we don't really get like snow days in. So, I mean, the typical like, oh, hot cocoa and all of that stuff, like, yeah, I can do, but honestly, it's not really the same because it doesn't get that cold, but rainy days are kind of like the closest things that I can get to like a snow day in or anything like that. Utilities is getting $3. So now utilities has 20, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, $36. Internet is getting $1. I did that in the wrong order, or not the wrong order. There's not really a right order, but it's not the order that I was doing it earlier. So now Internet has $10, $11, $12. Another thing I love to do on like colder days is like bake cookies, or like baked goods in general. I just feel like baking is always something that can warm up the house a lot. Improvement is getting a 5. So now Improvement has $50, $55, $60 in Improvement. Furniture is getting $80. So yeah, 50, 70, 80. I guess I'm happy that it doesn't snow though. I feel like, I don't know if I can really handle snow, if I'm to be very honest with myself. I feel like I'm just not built for that. Like I'm very much like a hot weather girl. So snow is just kind of not it for me. Furniture now has 500, 600, 5, 6, 7, 800 in the bank, 50, 900, 20, 40, 50, 60. So 960 in furniture. Appliances is getting 30. So $20, $30. So now Appliances has 100, 200, 300 in the bank, 20, 40, 50, $360. Decor is getting 20. Keeps on slipping down because all of this is getting really stacked again. So $20. So now Decor has 100, 200 in the bank, 20, 40. So $240. All of my money is just slipping and sliding everywhere. It's kind of funny. Okay. So that's Decor. And lastly is Miscellaneous, which is getting 10. So now Miscellaneous has $120. $120. I was about to count it as like 20 and 40, but kind of worked out. All right, so that is it for this binder. Next is going to be my Holiday Sinking Funds binder. So this one is another abstract design. This is like the signed dashboard with the Holiday Sinking Funds on top. Love it. I drew the one on the back myself and started putting them on dashboards. So New Year's is getting $1, $2. So now New Year's has 50, 55, 56, 7, 8, $59. Kuya is getting a 5. So now Kuya, who is my brother, he has 50, 70, 90, 95. Almost at 100. Valentine's Day is getting $2. So now Valentine's Day has 20, 40, 45, 46, 7, 8, 9, 49 for Valentine's Day. There you go. Easter is also getting $2. So now Easter has 20, 25, 26, 7, 8, $29 in Easter. Ako, which is my birthday, we are putting 10. So now I have 100 in the bank, 20, $30. My birthday is not until May of next year. Still don't really know what to do, but we'll figure it out. Mother's Day is getting $2. So now Mother's Day has 20, 21, 2, 3, 24. Father's Day is getting $2. Whoa. There you go. Father's Day is getting 2. These are kind of crusty ones. So now Father's Day has $5, $6, $7, $8, $9. Fourth of July is getting $2. So now 4th of July has $10, $11, $12, $13, $14. Hiiyaka, who is my goddaughter, she's getting a 5. So now Hiiyaka has 20, 30, 35. I'm very excited for Thanksgiving coming up. That is the next holiday. My dad is getting a 5. Halloween is getting $2, and that's all it has. Mom is getting a 5, and that's all she has. But yeah, Thanksgiving is coming up, and I'm very excited. For Thanksgiving, we are putting 10, and this is basically just money for me to be able to make items. Usually for Thanksgiving, we just all kind of like do like a potluck style and just bring something of our own. So this is just for me and the supplies that I'll need, or like, not supplies, the ingredients I'll need to cook. So Thanksgiving, or to cook the dish that I'm bringing. So Thanksgiving has 50, 100, 110, 120. And this would be for like my family's Thanksgiving as well as my friendsgiving that I am going to be doing probably as well. And lastly is going to be Christmas, and Christmas is getting $20 today. Not a lot, and that's okay, but Christmas now has 500, 600 in the bank, 50, 70. And thank you to those that reminded me to fix my in the bank tracker. Not gonna lie, I still haven't done it, but I am gonna remember to change it because I do have $600, and a lot of you reminded me to change that on my dashboard. So I should do that very soon. I am a little forgetful, but thank you all for catching that and telling me, because I probably would not have caught it on my own. I probably would have, but yeah, I didn't really like go back because I appreciate you guys for being able to tell me. So for low priority sinking funds, we are going to be stuffing $10 into beauty, and that is all it has. Car care is getting 5, and that is all it has as well. Closet is getting 10, so now closet has 50, 60, $65. Events is getting a 10, so now it has 30. Gifts is getting 10. So now gifts has 50, 100, 120, 30, 135. Personal care is getting a 5. So now personal care has 20, 40, 45, $50. Restaurants is getting a 5. So now restaurants has 50, 60, 65, $70. Wish list, oops, is getting a 10. So now wish list has 200 in the bank, 10, 15. So $215 in wish list. New car is getting a 5. So now new car has 50, 55, $60. We are stuffing wedding this time, and it is getting a 10. So now wedding has 50, 60, $70. Future home is also getting 10. So now future home has 50, 60, $70 as well. Future Baby is getting a 5. So now Future Baby has 20, 25, 30. And lastly is College Fund. And College Fund is getting a 5. So now it has 25. And that, my friends, is it for that binder. And last but not least is going to be my Travel Sinking Funds binder. So again, we have the Travel Sinking Funds binder, and behind it is the abstract, the sunset dashboard. I love the two of these together. So let's go ahead and stuff Flying. And Flying is getting $20, $40. So now Flying has 1, 2, 300 in the bank, 50, 70, 390. So this is for my ticket for the Philippines for when I go next year. We're skipping driving, skipping documents, skipping home. We are gonna stuff Before, and that is getting a 5. So now Before has $50, $55. There you go. Eat and Drink is getting a 5 as well. So now Eat and Drink has $50, $60, $65. For the Mems is getting a 5. So now For the Mems has $50, $55. Baon is getting a 5, and Baon now has 20, 40, 45. Pasalubong is getting 5, and so Pasalubong now has 20, 40, 45. After is getting a 5, so now After the Trip has 20, 40, $45. Miscellaneous is getting a 5. And so Miscellaneous now has 5, 10, 15, 20, $25 in Miscellaneous. And that is it for this binder. So happy that I got to stuff a lot into this binder this time around, which is why I didn't really stuff all too much in my Christmas envelope, but that's okay. Trying to prioritize as much as I can. And now we get to put all of these ones into my $1 savings challenge. So let me go ahead and pull out this pouch. You can get one of these pouches from Daiso. This is the Cinema Roll one. That's where I got this. Super cute. And that's where I'm storing my $1 savings challenge now because of how stacked this is. It just is not realistic for me to keep it in a binder anymore because it's going to stretch it out. But we still have $1 that has not been associated with an icon. And let's see how much we have here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, $13. And adding one more is 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of these dollars. 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna put this one away. But 4 of these dollars are gonna go in the front since it doesn't complete a full 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Going back here. And let's go ahead and fill in 2 of these icons since each dollar bill goes with a $5. And I don't know if I ever showed you guys this, but this is like my $1 savings challenge tracker. And each icon, let's see if it'll focus. I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. But does the design look familiar? If you're curious about what it's supposed to look like, or what it's made to look like. But this is my placeholder. So this is my $500 placeholder that I created. And then this is the little icon. So I literally took it and like made it into a mini icon, and that is basically what this icon is. And just a little like fun Easter egg that I don't know if I ever showed you guys or pointed out to you guys. Sorry if like the camera keeps on like trying to adjust and trying to fix itself, but yeah, that was just something that I forgot about until I looked a little closer at it. But yeah, I just basically took this design and made it into a small little icon. So fun little Easter egg there if you have never noticed it before. But I'll put this $4 in the front, so that way hopefully when we save more $1 bills, we will be able to put that in the back and fill out another icon. We are very close to being done. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to finish this by the end of the year before 2024 is over, but we're going to try to get as close as possible. So maybe we'll get there. And if not, it's totally okay. This is still quite a lot that we have saved so far, and I'm very proud of how much we've saved. So I'm going to go ahead and put this here. I mean, just considering that this is all just ones that I've saved from like my wallet and not spending it, it's quite a lot, and I'm very proud of that. But that is it for this week's video and this week's cash stuffing. Thank you so much for joining me on today's journey, and hopefully you all love the dashboards. Like, I'm so in love with these dashboards that I am launching next week, and I am so excited for you all to also be able to get your hands on them. Like, I just love how minimal, sleek, and like very feminine with the curves that they look, and I'm just so in love with the way that they also layer on top of one another. Again, they are launching next week on the 22nd, so stay tuned to be able to kind of see what they are. Please check out my last video, because again, there is a little secret giveaway there, so watch through so you can see how you can win some of these new dashboards. But other than that, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your week, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Bye, you guys.